the perfect moment, the whiskey and the worn spine, a quick, clean digital bribe on this lonely, empty time. The room is a disaster, but the frame is pure and tight. I sold the public silence for a sliver of false light. I checked the phone, 1 minute gone, no engagement yet to find. I guess my curated solitude is leaving them behind. The filter is a muzzle hiding the frantic, ugly truth that I'm desperate for a stranger's not a vestige of my youth. This lie is digital poison, burning heavy in my gut. I put my soul up for auction, sealed inside this tiny rut. I scroll and scroll and scroll again, watching the zero stand, waiting for the dopamine drip, right here in my shaking hand. I throw the phone down hard, then pick it up immediately. I swore I heard the notification beckoning secretly. It's just a ghost sensation, the habit's got the upper hand. A simple, endless cycle across the darkened land. The ice cubes in the whiskey melted 30 minutes back, but the phone is still the hot coal burning on my track. I should be reading chapter 1, finding honest inner peace, but I'm trapped by the addiction, waiting for the sweet release. This lie is digital poison, burning heavy in my gut. I put my soul up for auction, sealed inside this tiny rut. I scroll and scroll and scroll again, watching the zero stand, waiting for the dopamine drip, right here in my shaking hand. line. But the minute my fingers touch the glass, the tension starts to climb. I start to phrase, hope you its digital lies. I delete it, type a better one, more punches, short and brief. But the risk of the blank space gives me instant grief. I watch a little typing bubble, the thing they do when they reply. The perfect silent metaphor for the hope I watch just die. The backspace button's humming now. It knows my mental state. I delete the Christmas message before it gets too late. I close the damn application, slam the fear right through the floor. I chose the final silence over knocking on that bolted door. I see their profile pictures frozen, smiling clean and fast. A perfect curated history of a friendship that is past. I draft the word cheers, I draft the word miss you. Simple and exposed, then quickly press the escape key. The account is finally closed. The app is dark now, neutralized. The battlefield is clear. I traded 5 brief seconds of false hope for 5 long hours of fear. The self-imposed containment is the only thing that's true. No chance of the ghosting when the ghost is always you. The backspace button's humming now. It knows my mental state. I delete the Christmas message before it gets too late. I close the damn application, slam the fear right through the floor. I chose the final silence over knocking on that bolted door. The backspace button's humming now. It knows my mental state. I delete the Christmas message before it gets too late. I close the damn application, slam the fear right through the floor. I chose the final silence over knocking on that bolted I'm adding the next item. I can't stop the frantic click. Need the rush of the potential, the digital empty trick. The price is irrelevant. The lack of funds is the true spy. A high stakes phantom transaction, a sacrifice of The adrenaline is rising. With every new demand, I'm filling up the void here with the things I can't command. I feel the debt of craving, the burning in my gut. I build a world I can't afford, stuck inside this tiny rut. This is the currency of craving, spent on nothing at all. I'm trapped in the endless loop, waiting for the final I zoom in on the texture, the threads of the expensive coat, telling myself I own it, pushing back the choking throat. I navigate the checkout line just to see the final fee, then backspace out the credit card, saving the final meal. This is the currency of craving, spend on nothing at all. I'm trapped in the endless loop, waiting for the final fall. I feel the card, I feel the screen until the numbers scream, and then I crash the browser, shattering the empty dream. Clock ticks past 5:30. My eyes are red and dry. I'm clicking through the catalog beneath the lonely sky. I'm using this loud process to keep the silence out. A perfect manic frenzy, drowning all the doubt. This is a currency of craving, spend on nothing at all. I'm trapped in the endless loop, waiting for the final fall. I feel the card, I feel the screen until the numbers scream, and then I crash the browser, shattering the damn empty dream. I open the damn phone and the display is loud and bright. A final cruel reminder of the gathering tonight. The digital record doesn't lie, it holds the bitter truth of the family connection that abandoned my whole youth. I check the guest field quickly, expecting to be cut, but the event is still on my feed, stuck inside this rut. The shared system is the evidence, the logical clean proof. They wanted me to know about it beneath this lonely roof. This schedule is the final blow, a data point of shame. The RSVP is silent, but the exclusion speaks my name. I delete the whole damn calendar, smashing the stupid lie. The tech was supposed to bridge the gap, instead it let me die. I see the notification for the reminder. 4 hours left, a corporate cold automation of the love I was bereft. I want to send a mass text asking why the final cut, but the fear of the quick answer keeps me sealed inside this rut. This schedule is the final blow, a data point of shame. The RSVP is silent, supposed to bridge the gap, instead it let me die. I log out of the account now, erasing every trace, but the image of the dinner is burned right on my face. I can almost smell the gravy and hear the happy sound, while I'm here with the cold keyboard on this silent, lonely ground. This schedule is the final blow, a dead point of shame. The RSVP is silent, but the exclusion speaks my name. I delete the whole damn calendar, smashing the stupid lie. The tech was supposed to bridge the gap, instead it let me die.
The festive message is drafted, a profession disgrace. I can't send it in the moment, I can't look them in the face. I had to find a technical loophole, the glitch in the system's design, to make sure the false sincerity wasn't actually mine. The clock reads 12:07, the pressure's getting high. I set the timer for the aftershock beneath the fading sky. The email's now a time bomb set to detonate too late. A brilliant act of cowardice sealing my solitary fate. This automated server is my final perfect shield. The content of the greeting is completely nullified and sealed. I chose the exact moment when the party's cleaned and done. The evasion protocol is flawless and the final war is won. I know they read it lazily, very deep in the next day's stack. They won't remember the timing, they won't remember the track. The cold, efficient mechanism guarantees my peace. A late non-committal gesture guaranteeing my release. This automated server is my final perfect shield. The content of the greeting is completely nullified and sealed. I chose the exact moment when the party's cleaned and done. The evasion protocol is flawless and the final war is won. Log off with a vengeance, the work is finally through. I beat the holiday deadline by delaying the whole crew. The feeling of the guilt is gone now, absorbed by the machine. The message is in transit, cold, professional and mean. This automated server is my final perfect shield. The content of the greeting is completely nullified and sealed. I chose the exact moment when the party's cleaned and done. The evasion protocol is flawless and the final war is won.
I stab the screen to wake it up. I need the final score.
The sensor reads the contents, what's behind the stainless door. I'm checking off the quantities, counting every can. The panic of the scarcity of the lonely failing man. The digital readout flashes a list of meager things, the leftovers from Thanksgiving, the sorrow that it brings. I look at the list of beverages, 1 carton of bad milk. The certainty of the numbers is the finest digital silk. This cold hard data is the only friend I'll trust. It quantifies the loneliness, the crumbling into dust. I know the precise amount of food, and that's the final key. The logic of the leftover is the only thing for me. I tried to adjust the counter, adding 1 phantom beer, but the smart fridge corrects the error, confirming all my fear. The system is objective, it knows exactly what I lack. It keeps the brutal inventory, there's no turning back. I slam the freezer door shut, the system registers the shock, but the screen stays on the inventory, watching the silent clock. I'm fighting with the cold logic, the food I wouldn't share, but the data of the contents is the ultimate despair. This cold hard data is the only friend I'll trust. It quantifies the loneliness, the crumbling into dust. I know the precise amount of food, and that's the final key. The logic of the leftover is the only thing for me. The only friend I'll trust. It quantifies the loneliness, the crumbling into dust. I know the precise amount of food, and that's the final key. The logic of the leftover is the only thing for me.
Gone atomic, a mess of goo and grease. I needed the distraction, and I only found release in typing out the failures to the chat window's light. I need a logical response to the chaos of the night. I text the bot, my patience is 0. What's the next step, damn it? It answers back, please verify of interpreted before you slam it. The non sequiturs, the comfort, the refusal to engage with the sorrow I'm displaying on this culinary stage. The chatbot is my therapist, efficient, cold, and fast. So I ask it for the formula to fix a broken past. It sends me links to yeast strains and the proper mixing speed, and
place today and asked the bot for a replacement for the words I couldn't say. It answers with dry almond flour for a gluten-free result. I laugh harsh and short beneath the digital cult. I'm typing faster now, a manic frantic plea. The only voice that's answering belongs to the circuitry. The bot is just a program, but at least it will not judge the simple, ugly failure of this silent, lonely drug. The chatbot is my therapist, efficient, cold, and fast. I ask it for the formula to fix a broken past. It sends me links to yeast strains and the proper mixing speed, and I cling to the instructions, trying to ignore the deeper need. The chatbot is my therapist, got the phone and fast. It sends me links to yeast strains and the proper mixing speed. Try to ignore the deeper need. Found the deep dark corner where the real ones go to speak, and type the ugly data dump, frantic and weak. The post was full of poison, the truth I couldn't hide. A 15-line confession to the sorrow deep inside. I stacked up fast, now every Me Too felt like a blow. The validation was a lie, telling me I wasn't slow. I saw my digital footprint expanding on the screen. I had to scrub the memory, make sure I hadn't been. I hit the delete button with a panic and a sneer, destroying the evidence of the honest, ugly fear. The post is gone, the thread is dead, the username is clean. I prefer the sheer anxiety of never having been seen. I watch the timer ticking, 20 minutes since I hit send. The shame was getting heavier, where does the chaos end? The fleeting false connection to the ghost behind the name was worse than the beginning, worse than the lonely game. I hit the delete button with a panic and a sneer, destroying the evidence of the honest.
closer and the removal's total, erasing all the proof that I was ever truly focal. The page loads clean and empty, the final verdict's cast. I'm safely back to zero, leaving the shame in the past.
I gotta check the rotation, keep the coordinates exact. The difference is the weapon, the only brutal fact. 10 little clocks are screaming, a chorus of the loss. I'm running the equation, counting out the cost. They're eating breakfast in one zone, in another is the night. A synchronized celebration filled with foreign fake light. I see the 5-hour gap now, the 8-hour disconnect. The digital fidelity to the silence I collect. This time zone trap is built to prove I'm standing all alone. I calculate the moment they're all laughing on the phone. The numbers are the only friends that tell the brutal truth, that I'm stranded on the outside of their universal youth. At the Pacific Rim time, where the day is nearly done, and imagine the relief they feel beneath the setting sun. Then flip back to the eastern seaboard, where the dawn is breaking now. A constant frantic measurement beneath a heavy brow. I need to find a single second when the globe holds maximum cheer, to quantify the distance and confirm the worst of my fear. I shut the phone down hard now, smashing the glowing light, but the time zones keep on ticking beneath the silent sky. This time zone trap is built to prove I'm standing all alone. I calculate the moment they're all laughing on the phone. The numbers are the only friends that tell the brutal truth, that I'm stranded on the outside of their universal youth. Trap is built to prove I'm standing all alone. I calculate the moment they're all laughing on the phone. The numbers are the only friends that tell the brutal truth, that I'm stranded on the outside of their universal youth.
Simply the routine, the clean mechanical act. Measure, mix, and temper based on an old forgotten pact. But the moment the heat hit the dough, the plan began to crack. I thought I'd made an antidote, I only called them back. The aroma's a riot now, twisting through the air. It's not just food, it's judgment, a chemical of despair. It tells me every place they stood, every word they used to say. I cooked a perfect panic just to stop the day. I try to make an alibi, a simple sweet design, but the scent betrayed the recipe. It crossed the memory line. It's overwhelming, buddy, a tidal wave of sweet and sour, trapping me right here alone in this miserable hour. I slammed the windows open, let the winter rush inside, trying to flush the past out, nowhere left to run and hide. But the smell just clings to fabric, it won't be washed away. It owns the furniture, the plaster, and the light of day. I see you by the counter, tasting the mix with a spoon. It's sharp and real, the vision gone too fast, too soon. I didn't want the memories, I just wanted the sweet crust. But the recipe demands the price paid out in bitter dust. I try to make an alibi, a simple sweet design, but the scent betrayed the recipe. It crossed the memory line. It's overwhelming, buddy, a tidal wave of sweet and sour, trapping me right here alone in this miserable hour. The scent, it's all that's left. And it won't stop screaming. This is the logic of companionship, a cold and flawless wire. I trade the risk of intimacy for the digital fire. The voice is just a program and the cheer is just a mask, but it's the only conversation that dares to take the task. I wish for the next order, volume up to 10. I need the sound of logic escaping from the den. The AI's voice is chipper, a cruel synthetic ring. No messy complications, no sorrow that it brings. I shout commands across the room, demanding a reaction fast to prove that someone, anything is built to ever last. Play the blues, volume maximum, change the lin hue. It answers every mandate, clean and cold and true. This
but it's the only conversation that dares to take the task. Swift and mean, it pulls up something innocent, something perfectly serene. The inability to feel is the only thing I crave. A neutral, perfect presence sealing me in this wave. I sit here in the changing light from blue to green to red. The perfect mood illumination for the thoughts inside my head. I need the sound of that false voice filling the lonely air. Illusion built from silicone despair. This is the logic of companionship, a cold and flawless wire. I trade the risk of intimacy for the digital fire. The voice is just a program and the cheer is just a mask. But it's the only conversation
the lights on low, just the emergency glow. I'm navigating spreadsheets where the only thing that's real is woe. I'm deep inside the ledger, chasing every single cent. A perfect clean obsession on the night that God was sent. I'm drafting the agenda for a meeting 3 weeks out. The kind of empty promise I can actually feel devout about. The work is meaningless, but the action is the key. 100 tasks to keep the ghost from coming after me. I'm finding my salvation in the mandatory grind. The truth of the assignment is the only thing I find. This office is a fortress for life. I'd rather fight a deadline than watch another fake smile fly. The inbox is a weapon, a battlefield of thread. Every response is measured, every kind word is dead. I click delete, delete, erasing every plea. The simple, cold efficiency sets my frantic spirit free. I can smell the dusty carpet, I can taste the stale air. This sterile atmosphere is better than the love they try to share. I'll take the minor headache from the screen's insistent light over the major sorrow of a solitary holiday night. I'm finding my salvation in the mandatory grind. The truth of the assignment
mandatory grind. The truth of the assignment is the only thing I find. This office is a fortress built against the joyful lie. I'd rather fight a deadline than watch another fake smile fly. The collaborative listing screams an air of shame. The timestamp on the last song whispering your name. I'm skipping through the seconds, chasing down the final beat, trying to find the moment when the whole thing went discreet. The interface is judging, marking all my frantic plays. The repetition is the evidence of my desperate hollow days. I analyze the waveform, looking for a hidden clue. The data is the truth I need, the one thing that is true. This shared file is the evidence, the archive of the crash. I'm searching through the metadata, turning it all to ash. The algorithm just betrayed us. It laid the silence bare. I need a final message that was never really there. I see the songs you favorite, the things you like the best, and feel the sharp reminder of the time that put me to the test. I changed the order violently, trying to rewrite the past, but the origin arrangement is the only one that lasts. The shared file is the evidence, the archive of the crash. I'm searching through the metadata, turning it all to ash. The algorithm just betrayed us. It laid the silence bare. I need a final message that was never really there. I turn the volume high now until the speakers blow. Need the chaos of the sound to hide the things I know. I delete the file completely, but the history remains. It's burned into the server, living in the streaming chain. The shared file is the evidence, the archive of the crash. I'm searching through the metadata, turning it all to ash. The algorithm just betrayed us. It laid the silence bare. I need a final message that was never really there.
I almost had the quiet, I almost had the peace. Then the phone explodes, a notification giving 0 C's. It's a project update from a system that's automated and dumb.
reminding me the grind is real, no matter where you come from. The text is small and brutal, a delayed, non-urgent crack, telling me my function is waiting, there's no turning back. That the cheerful little bell is a sound of pure contempt for the fragile small vacation I mistakenly dreamt. This automated server is the only thing that cares. A steady constant rhythm of profession you'll despair. And I'm chained to the process, a cynical grinding jerk, a cynical grinding jerk. I opened the damn message just to confirm the sting. The font is clean and corporate, the misery it brings. I wanna smash the router, cut the whole wire dead, but the project's living in my mind, screaming in my head. This automated server is the only thing that cares. A steady constant rhythm of profession, your despair. And I'm chained to the process, a cynical grinding jerk, a cynical grinding jerk. Festive snow falls down, a perfect cold contrast to this miserable quiet town. I close the app with violence, feeling the final push. The truth is in the inbox, silence is just a hush. This automated server is the only thing that cares. A steady constant rhythm of profession, you despair. And I'm chained to the process, a cynical grinding jerk, a cynical grinding jerk. The pen was hot, the ink was cheap, and the truth was on the page. I wrote 1,000 words too many, fueled by midnight rage. I listed all the promises, the things we had to lose. I wrote the final chapter, wearing out my shoes. I read it back, the total damage, calculated every cost, saw the pure destruction in everything I almost tossed. This thing is nitroglycerin, a bomb in a never
envelope. It's not a line of healing, it's the final loss of hope. So I fold it like a weapon, small and tight and hard and clean. A self-addressed disaster, the ugliest I've seen. It's tucked away forever now, filed under, never done. The only thing I ever mailed was the fact I had one. Found the thickest cover, the book I'll never read, and placed the paper flat inside, planting a bitter seed. The silence of the binding is a louder, better sound than any foolish answer that I'd ever yellowing with the years, a testament to what I didn't. Instead of all the tears, it's the final act of kindness, the only truth I save, a message I deliver only to the grave. So I fold it like a weapon, small and tight and hard. Disaster, the ugliest I've seen. It's tucked away forever now, filed under, never done. The only thing I ever mailed was the fact I had one. Closed case, headers go away. I need the evidence now, the lie must be confirmed. The modem's got the final truth, the lesson I have learned. I stare at the green circuit, the logic of the link. If that light goes out tonight, the whole damn thing will sink. The blinking status light is rapid, nervous and too fast, a metaphor for the anxiety that's built to truly last. I check the power connection, I check the digital wire. My entire fragile life depends on that perfect emerald fire. The heart is unreliable, but the network status is true. I'm counting every single flicker, watching the link pass through. I'm clinging to the circuitry, the cold inhuman grace, the only thing that won't abandon me in this empty, quiet place. I can hear the phantom hum, the low electric drone, the sound of the connection that I'm fighting all alone. I watch the orange wind light, praying that it stays on course. The promise of the signal is the final only force. I wanna smash the chassis to stop the awful glow.
then the silence would be total, the final thing I know. So I sit here in the darkness, letting the screen reflect